Hello student, welcome to Standard 10th History. We are going to begin Lesson 7 Sports and History Part 1. My dear student, in this lesson we are going to study importance of sport, type of sports, globalization of sports, game materials and toys, toys and history, sports, literature and movies, sport and professional opportunities. So, let us begin this lesson sports and history. Now, sports plays a very important role in every one of us's life. Uh, I would say that everyone practically plays one or the other game. We are involved in playing different games. Yeah, whenever we have free time, whenever we have no work at that time, few people come together, and we keep on playing. So such things is considered as play as game. So sports combine entertainment and physical exercise. To play is a natural human instinct. It's but natural. How hence the history of sport begins with the origin of mankind. Ever since man was born on the earth, then the sport began. Various games have been played since the beginning of civilization. Hunting was indeed a way of obtaining food for the ancient people, but it was also looked upon as a game and and entertainment. The ancient Indian literature and epics mention various games such as games of dyers, that is Dhyut, wrestling, horse and chariot races, and chess. So all these games were played earlier. And my dear student, we are also told that um, the hunting was seen as obtaining food, as well as it was considered as game. So few people used to go chase the animal, and then they used to see who will uh, bow I'm sorry, with the bow and arrow, who will poke the arrow to the animal first, who can kill. So there are several ways of looking at this hunting as a sport. Okay, so do you know, my dear student, there are a number of training centers of wrestling and other sports. So let us see. Vyayam Shala of famous wrestlers Jummadada and Manik Rao Vadodara. So these are Vyayam Shalas. Then Krida Vidyapit Patiala, that is quite famous. Number three, number three, number three, Swarnim Gujarat Sports, Gandhinagar. Number four, Khasbag Talim and Motibag Talim, Kolhapur. Number five, Hanuman Vyayam Prashik- Prasarak Mandal, Amravati. And number six, Sri Shiv Chhatrapati Krida Sankul, Balewadi, Pune. So these are the few training centers which are there in famous in our country. My dear student, Do you know? This is the symbol, five rings entangled together, mm, with each other. Each ring has different color, and these are entangled together, shows that we are playing sports and yet we are united. Okay, so in this way, Olympic games are played all over the, nowadays they go play in different countries, mm, and these sports are quite famous. Every after 4 years Olympic games are played. So sports and Greeks is a very ancient equation. Greek is the um, country. The Greeks, and Greek is also a civilization. The Greeks were the first to standardize the rules of sports and organize them systematically. They started sports competition of discus throw, horse and chariot races, wrestlings, and boxing, etc. The ancient event of Olympic competitions used to be held at Olympia, the ancient Greek city. Olympia is the Greek city, ancient Greek city, and there all these games, such as, discus throw, horse and chariot race, wrestling, and boxing were played. The ancient events of Olympic competitions used to be held at Olympia, the ancient Greek city. To be able to participate in Olympics and be a winner is supposed to be a great honor of sport person. Even nowadays, to get selected for Olympic is much more important, and if you won medal there, then you have really a great honor, and it is the pride of that particular nation. So, my dear student, why? What is the importance of sports? In the SSC examination, you will be asked what is the importance of the sport. So, or write in brief importance of sports. So, these are few points which you have to mention. Number one, to play game is very important for us. Number two, it enables us to overcome sufferings and worries. So, whatever pain we are going through, whatever sufferings we are going through, it it makes us um, it makes us forget about those events, the sufferings, and it gives us joy. Games help us to relax and refresh our mind. So our mind becomes refreshed. Games, which involves a lot of physical activities, provide good exercise as well. Games, the next point, games help in building a tenacious and strong body. So person can be flexible, person can be very quick, and he develop a strong body. Playing games also helps us in developing courage, determination, and sportsmanship. So these are very, very important aspects: courage, determination, and sportsmanship to have in our life. The next point, games needing collective participation helps us to develop a sense of cooperation and team spirit. So we have to cooperate with each other as a team spirit. Suppose we are playing any group game, then we have to cooperate with each other. Otherwise, we will not win. It also helps in developing leadership. So your within inborn qualities of leadership comes out because of playing games. So in this way, sports are very, very important for us. Important, it plays an important part in our life and brings out quite a many different qualities mm, from within a person. So in this way, my dear student, we have studied the importance of sports. Now, in the next part, we are going to study the type of sports. So, till then, goodbye and have a nice time.